You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming, and something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Rain Check, Ruse Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go. There we go. Okay, do you mind if I try it out now? Ruse sighs, shooting me a mildly annoyed look, as if he's not looking forward to whatever's about to happen. Alright. I tap on the app, and Rue's phone immediately starts vibrating with such intensity that he struggles to muffle it with his paws. God. It only happens the first time the connection is established, so don't worry about that for you. There's also no way to disable that. Okay, noted. A quick glance at my phone reveals an unusual notification. On closer inspection, it's 2 unread text messages from earlier, unattached to any phone number. It becomes clear they must have been sent when my phone had died and only just received upon its reboot. I tap on the alert to reveal the first message. An attached image slowly loading. I squint at my screen, unsure of what I'm looking at. My heart drops into my stomach, and I nearly let out an audible cry. Rue notices my panicked state and stares at me concerningly. What is it? Ugh. My blood freezes. Someone snapped a photo at the exact moment I kicked the cat in the casino. It's blurry, but the details are distinguishable. Could this be from one of those hidden cameras Rue mentioned? I hand over my phone to Rue, not wanting to look at the haunting image anymore. He reluctantly takes it from me and studies the screen. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's me! What? Confused, I get closer to Rue and we both look at the image on my phone. Look right there, on the far left. That's me. Rue points to the far left of the image where his blurry figure can be seen lurking near a corner of the slot machines. Where the hell was this taken from? Javier comes back around and peers between the gap of Rue and I, trying to get a good look at my phone as Rue naturally lowers his arm for him. Let me see this. I have no idea. Ironic. Actually, do you mind sending this image to Rue? I'd like to take a closer look at it. Yeah, sure thing. I can do that right now. Rue hands me back my phone. As I prepare to forward the image, I remember the other unread text. With some hesitation, I open it, unsure of what more it could reveal. Good job. You'll pick up your reward tomorrow night by yourself. Or else. 10300 Iridescent Drive. My voice trails off. It feels like there's suddenly a lump in my throat. What? My voice trembles, fixated on the cryptic message before me, unable to look away. I give out a small, defeated chuckle as tears start swelling from my eyes. All emotion drains from my body, leaving me feeling like an empty shell. There has to be some mistake. I sit down on the bed and swallow hard, fighting back the urge to throw up. All I want is to close my eyes and make everything go away. I'm at my limit. The room descends into unbearable silence as Javier and Rue exchange uneasy glances. Rue looks at me and speaks up after a long drawn-out pause. Hey, you okay? I'm not sure why, but those words cut me deeply. I try to keep my composure, but it's getting harder. Nothing's been okay since I got here. I'm fine. That's what I wanted to say, but all I can manage is a weak whimper. Despite my efforts, tears start rolling down my face. I feel completely lost and overwhelmed, staring at nothing in particular. God, look at what you did. He's crying now. Let me take over. The fox sits backwards on the chair and faces me. Don't worry, Theodore, was it? Rue and I will investigate this for you, so you can rest easy. We'll make sure you're safe. And by we, I mean Rue will. What? We never agreed to this. We can't babysit him. He's a liability. No, he's an asset. I'll call Andrew later and let him know we have a potential lead with a civilian. You know what to do. Besides, you should show some compassion for once. You're one to talk. The wolf lets out a deep and extended sigh. Fine. Great. I also just looked up the address, and it looks like it's on the edge of the city near the power plants. I'll do more research later, but until then, don't let him out of your sight. You remember the last time we had... Yeah, I remember. Rue cuts off Javier, catching the fox off guard. Okay, well, in any case... Theodore, do you mind if I take your phone to do some message tracing? I extend my phone towards him, avoiding eye contact as he takes it from my outstretched paw. Javier turns to Rue as he makes his way towards the door. I need to do extra preparations for tomorrow, but I'll be back later tonight to return his phone after I do some digging. Okay. The door slammed shut behind just as quickly as it opened, leaving the two of us alone once more. I finally managed to compose myself as Rue stands nearby, but exhaustion washes over me. What happens now? Rue glances away and peers out the window. I don't think he knows what to say either. I lay back on Rue's bed and stare up at the blank white ceiling. I wish I could just disappear. Hey, I'm sorry. I know you're not thrilled about babysitting me. It's not that. Normally you deal with the smaller investigations, but we've been dealing with bigger and bigger cases these last few months. This isn't some divorce case where we just look up files. I don't want you to get involved in something potentially dangerous, but there's a lot of factors I'm not sure about. I'll pretend like nothing ever happened. I'll stay in my room and lock myself in the bathroom if I have to. We don't know the exact threat behind that message, so it's best you stay with us for the time being. I know. Do you guys mean what you said? What? Am I really gonna be fine? Yeah, we'll make sure nothing happens to you. I'll be sure to talk with Javier later tonight on how to proceed with tomorrow. Hearing that puts me at ease. I rest my eyes. You have nothing to worry about. I used to be a bodyguard. But even though I had to quit, my eyes grow heavy and I struggle to focus on his voice. His words melt together into a deep, calming murmur as I zone out. Too loud. Sleeping. Oops. Tomorrow, Will. Absolutely not. What if he could do it instead? God, it's late. It's dark. Where am I? I move my paws and feel a thin sheet covering me. Did I fall asleep in Rue's room? I slowly sit up on the bed, my body feeling stiff. I instinctively search my body for my phone, intending to check the time before recalling what I had given to Javier. I shift my focus to the room, giving my eyes time to adjust to the lack of light. No one seems to be here. Rue? My voice is meek and groggy. There's no reply. Curious, I nearly stumble out of bed and check the bathroom, but he's not there either. Where'd he go? I return to the bedroom and decide to open the curtains. I can't see much besides the rain-drenched window, which obscures the cold glow of the ambient city lights glistening down below. What time is it? Walking over the light switch, I flip it on, revealing an unaltered room just as it was when I arrived earlier. Spotting the TV remote on the countertop, I pick it up and turn on the large flat-screen TV mounted in front of the bed. The TV turns on to a welcome screen for the hotel with a time boldly written in the corner. 11:45 p.m. Have I really been asleep for so long? Just then, I hear a mechanical click followed by the sound of the door handle turning. I can't make it out at first, but then I recognize the shape of their bodies as they make their way in. It's Rue. Hey. He spots me next to the TV and approaches me with a surprised look on his face. There's a brown bag in his palm that he extends out to me. How long have you been up? Not long at all. I just woke up and wanted to check the time. Right. Here, if you're hungry. He sets the bag on the top of the counter, water dripping from it as he does so. Thanks. Don't mention it. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Suddenly he takes his shirt off, the fabric sticking to him as he does. Wasn't expecting that. I know he was toned, but damn. God, I need a shower. This is what I get for leaving my jacket here. He chucks the wet shirt into the bathroom. Your phone's over there, by the way. Let me get it for you. He points to a small black plastic container on top of the desk next to his laptop. I watch as he enters a code on the front of the container, opens the lid, and hands my phone back to me. We couldn't find out anything from the messages. Whoever sent those to you knew how to stay hidden. You can ask Javier tomorrow about the details if you want. He stops and looks at me carefully. Speaking of which, we're going to scout out that address tomorrow morning and see how we should proceed from here. Javier and I both agree that this is some kind of trap, so it's best to go early. We need you to come along with us, too. Me? But I don't know what... Relax, it's better to have you in our sights in case anything goes wrong. We're not planning on doing anything crazy. Okay, I guess that makes sense. One more thing. As you probably know, Cypress is scheduled for a late afternoon appearance tomorrow, so we'll need to get to the convention hall an hour before the scheduled time. Why so early? I got that convention pass that lets us in. We need to see how they set up. Meaning we're going to be going backstage. Okay. Great. Make yourself comfortable. The wolf sighs and shakes his head. I forgot to ask. Did you want to head back to your room tonight? As per protocol, I can't force you, but I strongly recommend you stay here for the night. Up to you. I sigh in relief and nod in agreement. No, you're right. I don't feel safe being alone in my room. Alright. Anything you want to get from your room? Not really. Well, I guess my laptop, but that's okay. I'd rather stay here and take things easy for the night. Fair enough. Food's there if you're hungry. Didn't know what you'd like, so I got a burger. If you like cheeseburger, I'll be right back. He gestures to the bed and then the bag on the counter. Ah. Something wrong? No, just... Sorry, I'm sorry about earlier. I also fell asleep on your bed. You had a long day, it's understandable. With that, he walks off into the bathroom. I spend the next few minutes gazing across the cityscape with burger in paw. The sound of the roaring water coming from Rue's shower helps ease my mind as I eat. After several more minutes, I finish my food and decide to take a seat on the fancy sofa by the window, attempting to gather my thoughts for tomorrow. I close my eyes, trying to piece together the meaning of the attack and the text and the photo. What's this reward? Hey, if you're tired, you can sleep on the bed. I can take the couch. Oh, yeah, boy. What? I wasn't expecting him to be practically nude. I thought he'd at least put his clothes on in the bathroom. Feeling flustered, I examine the fancy couch I'm sitting on instead. He wants to sleep on this? I don't think the armrest seemed comfortable for Rue to sleep on. Not with his stature. You're, sleeping like that? I mean, sleeping on this? Why did I just blurt that out? Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon and our YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!